Well, hello everybody. Today I want to do some more sorting of my used Ninjago minifigures. I think I already did sort some of these on another stream, and today I want to get more or less rid of all the leftover parts. I do have also another small bag of used Ninjago minifigures, but I want to keep them separate for the time being because they are from a different haul. And I think I'll start now. One thing that I did change, I learned now how to play some background music with OBS. I'll just try this out very quietly. This is royalty-free music, and it should not be too disturbing. I'll just put it on and work quietly. And it should be chill enough, not to disturb anybody too much. Okay, so I still have to remember what I did. I think I'll try to get rid of as many parts that I've already identified as possible to free up some space so we can get a better overview of what's going on here. So I think I recall that Chen here, this guy. And I think I should also turn on my other light. Just a second. This guy is called Chen, and I've even seen this part. I think it's on the Tournament of Element. That's the Ninjago season, and he is a bad boy and a boss. And I've got at least two of his bodies completed. There's also a caped version, and I've got one torso without the black hands, and I'll just see if I can steal them from some torso. Usually I don't like ripping out hands without good reason. And here you can also already see a collection of arms and hands that I've isolated here. And I think I will just wait for later and just complete these two minifigures and put the start creating a look back later pile up here. So let's find out where this Chen is. Okay, so here we have the non-caped version of Chen. He costs about €3.77. And I already did confirm that these parts are correct. Just to give you another look at the nice red eyes. And here's a special head piece. That's also special for Chen. So this headpiece is only used in a caped and a non-caped version. I will of course put together now the non-caped version of Chen. And we've got two of them. That's Ninjago 136. And I think I did print out a label somewhere for him. Testing the new cartridge in my label printer. But I don't see it yet. So I just print out a new one. Okay. And we got two of the Ninjago 136. Chen, the bad guy from Tournament of Elements, completed. And I don't know if I showed you already. So this is the stuff that I get from the hall. They are all Ninjago minifigures, some skeletons, and a lot of weapons. I kept them separately here on this tray just to have an overview of what I've received. So I paid about 130 euros, and to keep track of what I had in this, I will add this now to a wish list. I will add two of these gems so I can just about gauge how much it was worth to buy that. So this is my current wish list, but I will put it in the default wish list later on. I want two of them, and just take a current look. How much it would cost to buy all the things that I've already sorted out in the tray up here. I want to buy it all, and I'll stick to the European Union for now. Auto selection is of course not always very accurate. It just is a ballpark figure that you get. And I would have to pay about 196 euros to get all these minifigures that I got in the hall separately. And I still have all of these left here that I have to sort out. So all in all, I probably made a good deal if I were to sell these. Okay, so this minifigure is a Zane. I've already seen him, but I've only two completed minifigures that I can back already. Let's find out which where they are. I don't recall what Zane it is, but he should be easy to find. We have 63 of the Zanes. Let's see all of them. And scroll down until we find the one. He has white arms, black torso. And a distinctive mark on his torso too, so here we have him. It's a Zane from Air Jitsu, whatever that is. And here he is supposed to have a neck bracket. I don't want to build that version. Let's see if he's also possible to build without the neck bracket. I'll take the torso. So I can't really see which one is with or without. Okay, so that's the same version that doesn't have a neck bracket. That's Ninjago 159. I'll just complete him here now. And as you can see, it's the correct leg print. And a wonderful torso here. White arms, white heads, and the distinctive head, which is also unique. And he has this type of head covering. I've got two of them already here. They were also in the hall, and I'll just put them on. And I can bag these two guys. And the other ones I will put up here to maybe look at them later or put them into the leftover bag. But these two are complete. They are NJO 159. Okay. I'm just making some room up here for parts that I've already completely identified. And that can only be here. So we got these two distinctive Chen headsets. And we also know that these torso, I don't know what the plural for torso is, torsos, will only be in the in either of these two minifigures. And we could also try to already see if we have a white arm with white hands, and we do indeed have one, but I might do that later on, just to complete the torso piece here. So now we have, we want the NJO 159. Oh, lunch sorting. Oh yes, I did put on some background music, but it's copyright free. I have not still figured out how to how to separate the music streams for the VOD, so it will not be copyright striked. That's two saints here now. Let me know if the audio volume is correct or if I should change anything in the audio levels. So I've got two of these now. And for now, I'll just put them to the default wanted list because I don't want to put them to have to scroll down as much. And the default wanted list is more or less empty, except for the stuff that I've identified right now. Okay, so I think these two were also complete. I don't remember correctly. Something was off with these. I think, I don't, is it Sky or, I think it's Sky, the red one. Oh, it is indeed. Let's see if we can find the exact version of him. So he's got a black torso, black legs, and red arms. And a purely red headpiece, and he's got a totally red head. Nope. Could that be him? Oh yes, that is indeed. So it's an Kai Jitsu possession. And he does has, let's see if the leg pieces, they are only in this minifigure. And also the torso probably. Yeah, he's only appears. So you can see up here on the upper right, you can see how many minifigures the part appears. It's quite easy with Bricklink. It's a wonderful website. And now here we have this head that only has very faint printing, but we'll see if the heads are okay. And our plain red Ninjago wraps. So, now he even has some back printing. Let's take a look. So this is the legs are quite okay. Lunch sorting? But are you already cutting onions again? Do you have to work today? It's a holiday today in Germany. Not in every part of Germany, but the part that I live in. And the backside has some animal print, which is here in both. And now for the head. That also appears only in this minifigure. And especially the mouth is very faint. But he is printed on both, so I will not need to put it into the biohazard. It's just the printing is not very good on these. You do sorting during lunchtime? I don't even know, I didn't even look. Oh, you're right. So that's NJO 161. And we got 2 of them. Just take a look if this headgear also is, this is probably a lot of minifigures. So I will leave it out for now. Oh, wait, I forgot one thing. Of course, want to print the label. And add 2 of these guys to my default wanted list. So I can simply record that they were in this hall. Okay, so what to do next? This guy looks interesting, but I have no idea who it could be. Did you ever see these? You probably know more than me about Ninjago. So these, I think I'll find out if we can do anything about these guys. I knew that I already found the parts, but I've already forgot about them also. So I'll just move around the parts a bit to get a better overview of what's still here. In the end, if I cannot identify one of these parts, I won't bother too much. And after some time, they will simply go to the big box of parts for some other time. And since these are Ninjago, I will probably sort them a bit by color, because the ninjas are of course color coded in some way. And I'll remove the gear for now. And this is a rubbed off print. I think it's from some Nexonite set. I've seen this head before, but on this side the mouth print is rubbed off, so he'll go to the biohazard. So this is definitely a Garmadon. I've seen the upper torso before. That is from a Garmadon that has a bare chest. You can see the hair on his chest here. And it looks like it's also the correct underbelly. So I might try to find out if I can complete this Garmadon here. But first I'll sort these a bit more so I can get a better overview of what's still left to do. So I think this is also Garmadon torso. Okay. Oh, this is definitely an evil guy from Adventures. So that is not Ninjago. Nice dark gray, a hook, which is quite rare because it breaks very often, and if you only want to buy it separately, you pay, I think, at least €1. Let's see what's wrong with the zoom again. But this is not Ninjago. I have another tray where I have a lot of adventurers to sort out. I will simply put in there. think this is something where the, what's his name from the Lego LBS? He has a lot more experience, I think, than me sorting these people figures. He could probably tell me right away what a lot of these are. Local brick shop, Lego brick shop, I don't know, LBS. But I will definitely learn. And here we have some more skeleton parts. And I think what I'll do now is take all the torso parts, take all the torsos that are not complete and sort them out first, just so that I can proceed only with complete torsos. So every torso that is missing an arm or some hands will be put here, and we'll find out what we can do with the rest. So this torso is missing an arm, missing hands, missing arm, potentially complete. Missing arms. So I usually start off with the torso pieces because they are also the most easy to identify, I believe. Okay, we only have complete. I have to check now what the plural of torso is. Okay, so in the dictionary it says you can say torsos or torsi. And let's see what the German plural is. The torsos. Oh, so in German we can also say torsos or torsi, but I think torsos sounds less pretentious, so I'll stick with torsos. Oh, so I didn't look at the chat, Chili. I have to check when I don't know it, so I always look it up. But it's interesting that both are correct in the in English and in German. So I mean, it probably stems from Greek or Latin. It sounds more Greek, but the plural sounds more Latin. Okay, so I think we only have completed torsos now here, and we'll move forward from there. Okay, let's back to Bricklink. I think I'll take a look at the Nias now, because I believe this is a Nia and this also. And if I recall correctly, she's spelled with a Y. Yes, and we have 50 minifigures. So not that much to scroll through. Unfortunately, I cannot zoom into here. Let's take a look at this. No. Oh, okay, so this is definitely the torso part. That's cool. It's always fun if you have then identified a part. And let's take a look if this is indeed the one we're looking for. Oh, she's from Skybound. I have some sets from that Ninjago arc, and that does indeed look correct. And hopefully this part, it only appears in 2 minifigures. And the difference is the headset, I would say. Take a look at the leg piece. Does that also only appear in 2 minifigures? Yes. Okay, so what we know already is that the only difference between these 2 minifigures is probably the head piece, the hair piece, and the face, the head also looks good. Let's look if it's the same face on the other one. So in both, for both minifigures, we need a pearl gold sword shoulder piece like this. And I will check if I can find either the, no, well, I know I don't have this hair piece, but maybe we have the head wrap. So this head is also definitely correct. And I don't have that hair piece, the bob cut. So maybe this one is here somewhere. It's black with a dark red. So unfortunately it's not here. So I can now decide which of the minifigures I want to part out, because I will either acquire this this hairpiece at some time, or the other one. Let's just take a look at which one looks more interesting. So this minifigure, where did it appear and how much does it cost? It appeared in 2 sets and it costs about 448 euros, which is not too bad. And the version with the bob cut appeared in 1 set and it's worth 3 euros. And let's see what set this was. So I'll go for the other one. Oh, I should also have that because I have this set here, which is very nice. So I can simply check if I've got the correct one here, but that's not really necessary now. Okay, so we'll go with the Skybound Nia. With this version here, what I'll do now, I'll part it out to a separate wanted list because I want one part out of this NJO 200. And I will move every piece except the one I don't have, which is this one. To the default wanted list. I might as well move it here. Now I know I will only need the set part. I have a new wanted list for this. And I can add this maneuver to the box of incomplete ones. Very nice. This looks like a snake body. But I don't know how to identify what their names are. Okay. This leg piece is also from one of these snakes. Okay. I think I'll simply see if I can find a nice browsable list of figures. So I don't want to scroll through 500. Oh, but I think I accidentally saw this torso here. Oh yeah, that definitely looks like this one. Oops. Yeah, so I was right in believing that this is a snake. And he's absolutely not uncommon, but this torso only appears in one minifigure, which is good. So that's Ninjago 033, which is probably a pretty early one. Let's see about the leg piece. That is also unique for this minifigure, which is very nice. So we do know that these, I'm sorry, we do know that these two parts, the torso and the leg piece, belong to this minifigure. So what is missing is this headpiece, which is very nice, but I'm quite sure it's not here. And I don't recall having it in my other head collection. And this headpiece, let's first see if this one, it's also unique. So this headgear is unique to this minifigure. And let's see if that's also unique to the minifigure. So we're missing the head and the things, but let's find out if it's even worth a while. Oh, well, he would cost €3 overall. I think I'll try to complete him. I'll just put it on the wanted list, and if I by accident. Oh, hello, Nick 76 bricks. I'm just sorting around a bit of my some of the used Ninjago minifigures. I have already sorted quite a lot of them. Now it's getting a bit more slower to identify because I don't know them too well. But it's always interesting searching around until you find a part. And my aim is, of course, always to at some time complete these incomplete minifigures again. So I have the torso piece and the leg piece here. And sometimes I'll just add them to a wanted list. And if I buy it at Bricklink by accident or I see it in a cheap version, I might complete it at some time in the future or not. Yeah, I know it's a strange feeling. Maybe you can feel it, but when I have this incomplete figure and I accidentally find the correct headpiece and headgear, it just makes me feel good to have completed it again. I'm not even interested in selling these figures, um, but I like the idea of sorting these and finding some interesting stuff. So I'll part this one out. That's NJ 033. Yeah, I mean, someday when you're short on money or so, I would consider selling it. But if I don't have to, I will not. I might have to sell some of my duplicate sets sometime simply because I'm running out of space. But if I don't have to, I will not. So how are you doing? Are you also well? I watch your stream sometimes. It's also always very enjoyable. So I've got this. Great. Oh, okay. I have not yet set up any streaming schedule. I'll just stream when I feel like it. But it's also always quite enjoyable. And at ATACAP Music, I don't do anything with figs and got tons of duplicates. I'm just too lazy. Yeah, I mean, everybody has to decide what to do. I have also have a lot of, I mean, I think everybody who collects some Lego has plates like these sitting around. And these are only minifigs that I got from sets I bought new. Yeah, it's good to have some schedule in your day. some fixed times what you have to do that. If I don't have that, it could happen that I in Germany we say we make the night into the day. You know, when you start to be up during the night and sleep during the day. But that's not the most healthy way. So it's good to have something you can adhere to from the outside. So if anybody on the stream knows any of these figures, I don't know, it's probably not zoomed out. It's probably not easy to see from the screen. But if you know any of these, just shout out this one, because I think this one might be something that might be known from some Ninjago series, but I've not seen them yet. So I don't know who this guy is. I do know this is one of these ghosts from Possession, so I will, oops, I'm sorry. I will try to find this one out. Oh, he was in a recent magazine? I have some more of, so I have already, I found already these 3 here. And the leg piece looks similar like the one in Ninjago 144, so I'll start the search from there. So let's see what we have with Ninjago 144. So this is definitely the correct leg piece. Take a closer look. Yes. So this leg piece appears in 9 minifigures. Let's see if we can find one that has the same torso. I think this could be it. Indeed. So that is probably the torso we need. And this one, it's also the same torso. These 3 are not, and this might also be the same torso. Okay, so we have 4 possibilities for these. Let's take a look at them row by row. I'll just open them in new tabs. And take a look at them. So this is an interesting head. Oh, this might be the right one already. Zoom. Yeah. So that does indeed look good. That's cool. Let's see what the other tabs show us. That is also the same head. So we still have, maybe he has a name, this guy. Ghost Warrior Pitch. And that's Ghost Warrior Whale. Interesting. Let's look at the last 2 ones. So he has a totally different style of head, which we've seen before, but I don't have it here. So he is not the right one. And he also has this trans neon green head. So we have it down to 2. It's either this one and the other, or the other one. And okay, I'll probably simply depend upon what of the accessory pieces I have sitting around. So I don't have this basket for the back anywhere near here. Oh, hello, PG name. Yeah, these are Ghost Ninjas. They're from Possession. These are more or less only the leftover parts, so it's a bit slower now. I've showed it to the other ones, so these are the ones I already identified from the hall, and now it's a bit more slower to find. And I don't expect to have any more complete figures in this leftover part, but you never know. And the other one. So I think I will go for this one, the one without the basket on his back. And maybe I have this purple hat somewhere. So this is another tray that I have around. Okay, so we're missing the dark blue bandana and the hat. Those should not be too expensive. Take a look at the value, €3. But it's worth to complete it anyway. So that's Ninjago 183. And I'll move the parts away that I already have. And the leftover parts are then needed to complete this minifigure. Yes, PG name. They are some ghosts enemies from Possession, it seems. I did see that series, but I don't recall too much about it. Oh, look at this! I just found the corresponding arm to this skeleton torso. And these skeletons, they are also unique. They were in a skeleton bowling set. So these skeletons in tan with the barrel as a head. But I had already some more of them. They have a red stand, which I don't have any of left. And yes, Nick, if you do some sorting on stream, I would definitely enjoy watching you. Okay, I think I might try maybe with the red ones. Oh no, I wanted to see if this minifigure. I think it is from a Nia. It's a Samurai X or something. So I'll look for Nias again. So there's some dark green on her torso. I made this be it. Haha, that's cool. Look at it. I was right. Oh great, so this is definitely the correct torso. And let's find out what's going on. So this torso appeared in 3 minifigures, just checking the back of it. and find out. So in this torso was in 3 minifigures. I'll just open the tabs again to see. Okay, so the headpiece also already looks very promising on this one. But she also has this headpiece. Oh, they all three have the same unique headpiece. Let's take a look. Yep, so this is her. This headpiece. So we don't know yet which of the 3 minifigures to complete. Maybe take a look at the legs now. Yep, so these legs certainly look right. Oh yeah, I think so too. There's so much fun stuff to do. The thing is, I would do this anyway. So if I do it on a stream or if I do it without a stream, but it is much more fun to share it with people and to have somebody to look at the chat. Okay, so they all have the same leg piece. So what we know though, the torso, the leg, and the head, they are combined. The only difference we see is the armor and the hair. So I can more or less freely decide which of these minifigures I want to complete. Well, let's take a look if some of them are boring. So this one appears in 2 sets. And you have to pay about $377 for it. Let's take a look at the sets. I have this one, I don't have this one. No, that's not interesting. It's a fun pack. Okay. The one with the bob cut. Oh, she only appears as in a poly bag. So that's not too interesting. Yeah, and she's also, so I will not complete her. But let's take a look at the last of them on the ninjas. And I don't see the difference between the two yet. If anyone sees a difference, please let me know. I don't see it. I don't think there's a difference. They have the same inventory. So I will just choose one and go with that. And for anybody who has got to do anything with database normalization, you will know you should never have something like this. But it doesn't matter. because these don't have any distinguishing features. Oh, I like this set, so I will take this one. Let's see if I got the shoulder pad. Yep, so the shoulder pad is indeed correct. And you're absolutely right, Nick. This is much more fun if you do it with somebody else around. Cool. So we only need this strange hat. I don't have it here. I'll just put it out. So let's Ninjago 166. And we can move these parts out of the wanted list. Great. Okay, so wait, we have these two torsos. They are. I just have to. Maybe it's the white. The white guy is sane. Let's see if we can identify these two. So there's no back printing on this one, and some could be a lion, some animal symbol here. Let's see if we can find him. Oh, this might be it. Oh, yeah, I think that could be it. Yep, that's great. The golden weapons. Okay, let's first see if this torso appears in other minifigures. So it appears in these two minifigures. Oh, here's one with the armor. I know this, I have this also. That's interesting. Let's see. The leg prints looks good, and he also appears in two minifigures. Okay, because I have actually these two parts to maybe complete the NJ0044. Let's take a look if we can find this head. PB0521. Okay, so the goal is now to find this head, which I find extremely difficult because they are always very similar. So this might be it. But he doesn't have, no, he does have a bit of different lines on his eyebrow. So no, I do not have the head here. So, but let's see about the hair pieces. So this is the classic, very old style hairpiece with a clip-on the back. Oh, this is NJO001. So that's the first numbered Ninjago figure. That's of course cool. But I do not have the white clip-on headpiece. But I will part him out anyway. And we want the head and the hairpiece. We do have the torso and the leg piece, and move that away. Like so. And I think I want to part out now the other one that has the armor also. That's interesting. So the one with the armor must have a different head. Let's take a look at what head he is supposed to have. That's NJO044. Okay. So we do have the gray minifigure armor in the ninja scar style and a dark bluish gray headpiece. So the only thing that is missing here is the head again. So I'll simply part him out. So I expect that we cannot move all these parts away now. Indeed. Because these two parts are already in the wanted list, I will only move these two now. And simply delete them here. And that's that. Hello, Andy's Lego. I'm sorting out used Lego minifigures. So I bought a huge amount of Ninjago figures. I bought them all for maybe 130 euros. And now I'm looking what I got and to see if I made a good deal out of them. So this is also what I already identified, and if I would have to buy it manually at Bricklink, which is not, I mean, the perfect measure of value because I don't I would still have to sell these, but I don't know if I could. But it would be about 100 euro, 180 euros that I would have to pay. So in theory, I made 50 euros, not including this stuff here, but okay. And again, if anybody knows any of these torsos or minifigures, I do know that these are also from this Tournament of Element series. Just let me know in the chat. So I think the snake torso here, I'm sorry, I've seen before. So this torso is also from the Ninjago 155. I can start my search from there. That is a guy called Slevin. That's interesting. Let's see if this torso is shared with other minifigures. So this torso is in 2 minifigures. It has this distinctive snake print on his breast. So we can be quite sure it's the correct one. Oh yeah, definitely. It's a lot of work. So this is not something that you can make money with, unfortunately. I do this purely for the enjoyment because I like sorting this out. And I also like completing these minifigures. So if I go to Bricklink to buy something, I just also enter the wanted list. And sometimes one of the missing parts pops up as for a good price. And then I can complete the minifigure and I'm happy. But it is indeed a lot of work. Well, I mean, not what work. Can you really call something you enjoy work? Okay. So it's either this or that. Let's take a look at the leg piece. Yeah, it is indeed the leg piece. It has the daggers on the right side. I don't know if you can see it here on the camera. I've had a similar piece that had a key on the side. And that is also the piece with the dagger. So I think these 2 minifigures, the only difference is the headpiece. That's also the daggers. Correct. Oh, that's interesting. So the only difference between these 2 figures is the headpiece. And that is one of them. Yep. And let's see if we have the other. So I guess I'll need 2 more of those tan helmet snake skull heads. And this is also the correct one here. He has the white paint on the left side of his head. Perfect. So I can part out both of them, and I'll need only the snake head to complete them. So this one is the Ninjago 1.5. And we have everything already except for the and I can put him away. That's Ninjago 120. And this is not going to work. I'll try it anyway. Indeed. So we can only move the head. And just delete them here. And that's that. Okay. I don't know if I should start on this now. These are some more use. Also supposed to be Ninjago. Ah, why not? I'll just dump them out here. And just pre-sort these again, the weapons. And maybe put them a bit more apart, so because most of these look quite complete. I'll move the tools out of the way. So this is definitely not Ninjago. I love this face print. Maybe it's from the Alpha team or Aqua Zone, I don't know. But this guy looks very cool. So this one I've already seen today. That's NJO 161. And now we have 3 of these guys. Clones. And this one also. Nope, wrong face. That does look correct. I'll move them to a bigger bag. So when is your stream starting exactly, Nick? So these are indeed the same. But this is interesting. I've never seen this helmet type before. I have no clue from which Lego theme it is. Maybe some underwater theme for breathing. Oops, I'm sorry. Oh, okay, so I know these. These are from these newer computer-styled Ninjago series. Oh, another ghost. That's cool. I might already have him somewhere. So we have a complete headless army of these torsos. Probably something special with the head. More. 4. Okay, 5. This is crazy. So that looks like Alpha Team. This is a minion, I guess, with a skull head. Oh, Okay, so this is the completed one. We've just seen this guy, but we were missing the headpiece. But it's definitely a Zane. And he's also pretty early, I believe. So that is NJO001. That's the first numbered Ninjago minifigure. And he does indeed have this old style hood with an easily breakable clip on the back. But let's check first if it's the correct head. And indeed it is. Oh no, it's not, is it? Nope, not the correct head. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But maybe it is sitting here in the new ones. Okay. Take a look at this face. That's also most certainly Alpha Team. I love those face prints. This and this we have. Correct. So this is, I just opened up another small bag of used Ninjago minifigures. And I believe I did not make a very great deal on this one. There's like 6 or 7 or 8 of these guys without heads in here. And I have no idea who they are and why they are all headless, but they have the same plain black legs and the same torso. And there's probably something very special with their head. I will find out at some time. If anybody knows what torso this is, let me know. But there's some very cool heads in here. Some nice weapons. Can never have enough of these. Katanas, shuriken. A morning star. some nice big broadswords. Oh, so that's definitely an Atlantis piece. Oh, and this is interesting. So this looks like old dark gray, and that is probably from the old Ninja series that precedes the Ninjago series. Let's find out if we can find this set. So I want this part in dark gray. Oh, okay, so this ninja here, that's an old school ninja from before Ninjago, more than 20 years old. And he has this old dark gray headpiece. Maybe his torso or something is hidden here, but I don't expect to. Yeah, and he isn't even that rare. But I've definitely seen him before in some old set. I think I will look through the Alpha Team sets now. See if anything looks recognizable. So not really. Maybe the Asians. Now they have this A-style logo. Oh, maybe some space. Let's take a look. So this seems to be the same logo from Blacktron 2. No. Oh, wait. Could this be it? Oh, yes. UFO also takes in alien. That's great. Well, it costs €3. Could be worse. Let's find out if it's really him. So the leg print. Yep, that's definitely it. Torso. Indeed. But I think that, oh, maybe it is correct. It is supposed to be trans. Look at this. Isn't that cute? It is indeed the correct one. And this black piece. So that was a nice find. So, and where did he appear in? He was separate in set space UFO. I don't know anything about that theme. And it is from 1998. Okay, great. And back then. let's take a look at this whole UFO series. Nope. So there's only 5 different minifigures here. And cool ones, but... Oh wait, this... Oh, look at this. This torso might definitely be it. Okay. So that's definitely the correct torso. The legs are not correct. And he's not very rare. But let's see if we have any other parts for him. So those legs should be quite distinctive. But they're definitely not in this collection. And the head. Also very cool, but I'm sure he's not here. Okay, but I'll part him out anyway. Great. So this is definitely a coal up here. Let's find out if we can see him, find him. And he has this distinctive dragon print on his, oh, here. A Coal DX. And you, let's see. So this print, torso print, appears only in one minifigure. And he even has coal printed on his back. Okay, so this is NJO 015. And I think I've seen that torso before somewhere. Ah, yeah, I have it also twice. That's interesting. Okay, yep. So let's try to complete this guy. These are the correct legs. Yep, the bushy eyebrows. Great. So that is NJO 15. Oh, you're in lunch break now? Are you also still working from home? You're going to check out some new Lego magazines. That's great. Oh, you're not working from home. Corona's over. Yeah, sure. Just wait. Wait until autumn. Then you can see how much over it is. So let's put this guy out anyway. So the torso is there. I'm quite sure I have this headpiece somewhere. I've got even more of these. Look at this. I've got 4. Why do I have so many here? Interesting. And the legs. I'm quite sure I don't have those sitting around here. Nope. But the head could be a possibility. So this is a call. So which one is it? You probably can't see on the camera. I think the two on the bottom are the same because they have this little marking below the mouth. Yep. So we only need the legs to complete this one also. I need to find all of these torsos, but I don't know if you can see them clearly enough. But some of these are Ninjago, so I think so this one is definitely a Kai. That's probably a Kai DX. Yeah, this looks good. Yeah, that's definitely the one. Just checking his... Oh no, he's got the wrong head. That is not Kai. That is one of those cool Alpha Team heads. But not a Kai. Oh, the big amount that are all the same. No, I did not find those. So these are all totally identical. You have a look, I have no idea what they are. And I have 8 of these. But there must be something special with the head. Because the head has been removed from all of them. So I need this Kai head. Let's see if I have him possibly somewhere. So here's the scar over his face. I've got at least 4 Kais. So I don't know if you can see the details here, but it's the one that has the red line on the right side of his face. And that is most certainly this one. Yes. I wish they would put a serial number inside the parts. So, okay, this is it. That's NJO009. Oh, and he would cost €5.63. That's surprising. But now I'm starting to get bored of looking for these minifigures. This is not something I can do for a long time. I'll check out if Nick has already started his stream. Nope. Okay, so I'll continue until Nick has started, and then I can raid you over to him. And I think definitely this ghost figure should be easy to find. Yeah, I already have him. Let's see if this is correct. NJ0178. Ghost, Chainmaster, Wraith, Ghost Warrior, Wraith. Oops. Let's find out if it's indeed the same guy. Yeah. And also he has some chain prints on his legs and some wrappings around his head. Perfect. So I can bag those two together. Just move the sticker over. That's fantastic. I really like these transparent legs of the possession ghosts. Okay, which color does it have? I think this might be the old dark gray even. Now let me compare. No, it's not. So it's dark bluish gray and black hands. And all of them have completely plain black legs. So it's dark bluish gray. This here on the right is dark gray. And normal black hands. So that is Jay from this Cyber series. I have a lot of him, I think. Yeah, this is Diggy J. So let's find out. So that's a rather recent one, not very old, but I still like the printing. That's 2 years old. Let's see if he's... There's variants of this minifigure. .563 has a white armor shoulder pad. And the other one probably doesn't. That's Diggy J. Oh, you sent a link? That's great. Let me check this out. Space Police Officer torso. Okay, and there were minifigures with this guy. That's interesting. And he really doesn't exist with black legs. You're absolutely right. But the interesting thing is this part is supposed to sell for 57 cents. And it does have the two, yep, it definitely is the part. That's a good find. Thank you very much, Chili. So I can simply remove the black legs from these torsos because I know that for sure that they will not be together. And I think I will bag these separately for now, because I don't really intend to complete these space guys without having other parts to them. Yeah, that's what I sometimes also do, but in the end, that's the last approach I take, because then you have these long lists when it's a very long common color, and sometimes the search string, if it's strange, like when you say dark bluish gray torso and dark bluish gray arms and black hands, it also gives you black arms, for example, sometimes. So if you ever need any of these torsos, just give me a ring. I now have enough to last me a lifetime. Okay, but this is Diggy J. Oh yeah, I will have to try that out with the search options. Just a second. It's always good to learn new features in Bricklink that you haven't found out yet. But here's Ninjago 063. I think I have some more of those. Okay, wait, on the right next to the search button. So you mean up here? Next to the search button is a drop-down triangle. Oh, okay. Here. Because I don't see any drop-down triangle if you mean the button up here. Okay, so at first I just simply search for torso. Ah, you mean the blue button here? More options? Okay, there at the bottom is colors, the drop down. Oops. More options. Ah, here, this one. Oh, great. Let's take a look at this. And that is going to be only the color of the main body part? Because here I also have a black torso. Oh, maybe I could I can look for an arm. What is happening now? No. Ah, no, if I go to the part tab. Ah, there it is. Oh, look at this. Yeah, that is definitely helpful. I did not know about this feature. Thank you very much for showing me. Always good to learn new stuff about this. Fantastic. Yeah, I will definitely employ this technique in the future some more. Okay, but now I'm still having to check out because I think I will start with the sorting of the minifigures now and just sort a small set until Nick has started his stream, and then I will send you over there. So I'll be right back. So I can either sort this Anakin Jedi's Interceptor or the Monster Fighter's Vampire Hearse. I think I will go with the Anakin's Jedi Interceptor. But first I want to take a look, because I definitely have the set already. Indeed, I do. And I'm only missing the head of, what is that guy called? I don't know. Oh, we have it rated here, Loot Gun Ray. So whatever I can do, I can at least complete the ones that I already have. And but I will part this out separately. But let's first take a look inside. The box is in a great condition. It's very nice. I think it's much nicer than the box I already have. But there's a big sticker on the back here that is not removable. Oh, the minifigures are separated. Oh, and they have a cool biohazard Ziploc bag. I love these. A manual. Yeah, but this box is quite nice. I just want to take a look at the other box I have of this. Oh, that is also in very good condition. So I want to know. Oh. Two. So this is not a large set. This will be quickly sorted out. I just disassemble it completely first. The parts, they look very clean. No dust buildup. So I think this is probably a scene from Mustafa when Anakin is fighting against Obi-Wan. Okay, this clip just broke in my hand. And that is not even biohazard anymore, that is simply trash. Stickers are applied quite nicely. So there is some dust below here. But this was not the sticky kind, I could remove it with a brush. But I had to use the one that is a bit tougher than the powder brush. More stickers. And there's a huge color difference between these parts. I think this might even be a normal light gray. I'll probably simply replace them with some normal light bluish gray from my collection. I don't have anything to hold them against now. Yeah, so this is definitely not light bluish gray. I've just put it to the side here. So there's a huge color difference between these. Light gray. But it also doesn't really look like light gray. It's very interesting. You cannot turn on video as 180. Sucks too much from my data as currently I'm out of the office. Yeah, I can feel, yeah. I was even surprised that I could stream at 1080p. But since most of the image is very static, that of course makes encoding it at that resolution much more cheap than if I would be moving around often. But the color difference between these light bluish plates and these here, it's quite distinct. I just don't know if it's really old light gray or if it has somehow changed its color, or if it's a color difference that Lego produced. Are you on your way to get the magazines? And Marvel previews, but they didn't have them. So magazine previews, or I'm not too well versed in the world of Lego magazines. Oh no, the plate broke. It's always the same with these old dark colors. That's a shame. But it happens too often. Yeah, I mean, it's even worse. It's worse when you have a really rare part, but this dark green wedge plate is not that bad. But I think I once broke a dark red plate piece in a similar way because it was very brittle. And then I looked up how much it would cost to replace it. It was like in the €5 or €6 range, and I was too cheap. But that, to be honest, this is the first time a dark green piece broke in my hand. Usually this for me happens only with dark red pieces and also with some old brown pieces. I've seen it happen. But the most crazy case is, of course, with the old dark red. Oh, thanks for the hug, Treadwing. That always helps. But that also means that this set is not going to be complete, so I will probably complete the other one with the head from this figure. Then I'll at least have one complete Anakin Skywalker, whatever it is. Eight gig of 20 gig data per month, okay. That won't happen to me. I simply don't walk around as much. So I get around with about 2 gig in a month. But I also don't stream any videos while I'm outside. Well, yeah, I do sometimes a bit of YouTube videos, but only at 144p. Oh yeah, we should have some shared data plan, or just make it free for everyone. That would be the best thing. We should simply update the Declaration of Human Rights to include unlimited data, unlimited roaming data. $10,000 steps per day. Oh God, I think I do less. I have a rowing machine in my living room. I row on that. Okay, Dread, I totally agree. Let's get everybody a house first. Yeah. So I think there's this concept of the Maslow's pyramid of needs that you have to fulfill. And I agree that data is not on the quite on the top. So yeah, let's get everybody a house first. Fully agree. Here, a small apartment in the middle of nowhere costs 600,000 euros. You mean in Luxembourg? you love how in the Genevan human rights there's a stipulate we have a right to entertainment, but they forgot about housing? Yeah. But also still a bit of entertain. I mean, entertainment sounds so base, but I mean, being able to participate at least in some way in cultural activities in your society, I think that is not unimportant. And for example, here in Germany, it's really a shame if you're on social security. I think you get about €6 or €7 per month that you can spend on cultural activities like going to the cinema or going to a concert. And I mean, this is a shame. I mean, what can you do with that amount of money? And being forced to sit in front of a TV to participate at least a little bit culturally, that's not right too. Yeah, the rate of the percentage people pay for their housing has climbed steadily. There's this very interesting guy I sometimes watch on YouTube. Let me see if I can find his channel. Am I gonna order the broken part? I don't know yet. Probably I will because I'm quite sure it's not going to be very expensive. So this guy is an English economist. You can say he was working for a trading firm and he made a lot of money trading. And he comes from a working class background and he tries to make videos to explain a bit of the current economical situation in layman terms. And he has a very nice explanation for why the housing prices are rising so much. Simply because the ultra rich are able to buy everything up because they don't know what to do with their money that is growing and growing and growing. And in the end, it becomes even harder for normal income people to buy houses. Yeah. So where are you living? How should I pronounce your name, Treadwink? Is Tread okay or DV? I don't know. Treadwink is a bit hard for me to pronounce. I'm getting out my trusty Big Bing. Oh, you're from the Netherlands, great. Then I will also call you Dread. Dread like in Judge Dread. I don't. There is something he always says with justice, but I don't know it too well. So you do you have a holiday also today in the Netherlands? It's a pretty Catholic holiday, so I don't expect it to be. I am the law. Yeah. Well, the ultra rich, they can say they are the law today because they simply buy the politicians to make the laws for them. So this is definitely supposed to be dark bluish gray, and this is, I will have to take some comparison pieces out because the color difference is really startling. You can even see it on the camera. I'll get some light gray pieces, parts. But the dark green looks good. Except for the broken ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, let's find out how much the broken one costs. So I got the left one. Yeah, that's about 10 euro cents. So I will definitely replace that. $12, $13, $15, $16, and $17. Oh, Nick is live. Yeah, that is good. Because I'm really starting to get a bit tired and losing my concentration. And thanks for for telling me. Yeah, I will sort this later on off camera, and I will radio off to him now. Let me see if I can find this. Thank you very much again for joining me. I will probably stream some more building tonight. I'm trying to still figure out how this OBS works, so I'm always fiddling a bit with it, but not too much. And I hope to see you again. So let's head over to Nick. Just a second. You're very welcome. It's also a great pleasure for me to do this fun stuff, for me at least, together with other people. See you around. I'll start the raid. I'll head over there with you. I'll see you in a second. Bye bye.
Rich Michael! Oh my gosh! How are you, my friend? Pleasure to find you here again. You can see having some technical difficulties. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, Raiders. Pleasure to have you all here. My gosh. Hey. Thanks for the follow, Dread Vinci. Dread Vince. Vink or Vink. My gosh, I always read your name wrong. I was sure it was Vinci. Anyway, that was just in my head, so don't worry about it. My gosh. Talking to myself a lot, so anyway. I guess it's one of those traits that's actually dread. Okay, fair enough. Dread is easy. That I can remember much more easily, so. And that's what I can call you now. I'll be calling you Dread. That's fantastic. So yeah, thanks for the raid. Thanks so much, Rich Mantle. How did the rest of your stream go? I didn't